What is up, YouTube? Like promised, I come back with a review for our little friend over here, the Mad Catz MLG approved super duper hooper controller, our Pro Circuit controller for the PlayStation 3. Had some feedback from the last video saying how they could see a pile of clothes in the background, so I tried to get a black screen going on here. I don't know how much of that is actually working, but moving on. So here's the case as I probably showed you in the last video, and here's the unit itself. Right now I got the Xbox setup going with the analog over there, still the PlayStation analogs. I can't quite get used to the Xbox, the coning inward thingy bobs over there. And to be honest, I didn't spend a lot of time with the controller, but I spent enough time to make a solid review about it. And mixed feelings about this one. The controller itself, it's high quality, probably one of the best controllers you can get besides the original, that obviously come with the Xbox or PlayStation. For some people this might be even better. Supposedly Xbox people, this would probably be their dream controller, because it's in the Xbox form factor as far as controllers goes, like the shape of it and everything. And it's just like the swappable everything, like the customization, these things popping out, like so. Hold on, let's see if I can do this on camera. I don't know how much the camera's catching this actually, but let's see if I can do this. Right there, boom, pop out. See that? That's pretty cool. I actually showed my brother this, and he wanted to give it a try because of on his PlayStation controller, his DualShock. He's always messing up the analogs, always. So he was looking at it like, oh crap, I'll get one of those, and once I mess up the analog, I'll just swap it for another one. And all it took was a day for him to try it, and he said, that is rubbish, I don't want it, blah blah blah. I sort of share the same feeling, not as far as it being rubbish. I do like the controller. It just takes, if you're a PlayStation person, I can't tell from an Xbox point of view, because I could never get accustomed to the Xbox controller anyways. I didn't spend much time with it either. But as a PlayStation gamer, I've been playing PlayStation since the first one, so PS1, PS2, now PS3, and the controller form factor has stayed the same, pretty much the same throughout the original PlayStation. So it's like, this is an extension to my arm. Like, I know what, like, it's just, I feel the controller like it's part of the standard for gaming, as far as I'm concerned, personally. So this right here takes a bit of getting used to. If you're a PlayStation person, I'd say try it before you buy it, because it will take a bit of getting used to. Or if you get an Xbox controller and try it, and play a bit, like if you get a PC, play on PC for a bit, see how much you can actually get accustomed to. Obviously, I'm gonna keep this because this is an awesome controller, and I'm still getting used to it. Probably one of my main issues when it comes to this is because I bought this primarily for shooters. Call of Duty, it's what I play mostly. Obviously, fighting games and stuff, I'm still gonna use my PlayStation controller. My issue with this in Call of Duty and Battlefield, more Battlefield than Call of Duty. So I just jumped in a free-for-all match today and just murdered everyone. And I was using this thing. I was actually using the PS3 layout, not this one. My issue is the no slow points. So basically what this analogs have is there's no slow turn. So if you do the slightest movement on the analog, it moves it like 100%. So when I was playing Call of Duty, I actually had to turn my sensitivity down because this thing was going way too fast. so it's a bit weird from that point of view. It's a bit weird to pick up and play. The switching controllers, I still don't know how to do it, if I'm 100% honest. I've read and heard that you're supposed to press start and select at the same time, and it'll swap the triggers and shoulder buttons. I've tried. I've tried plenty of times. And I kept my fingers on it and all sorts of things, and nothing happened. So I don't know. I'm obviously doing something wrong. I don't know what it is. But as far as switching, obviously, because you don't want to aim and shoot with R1 on this controller, because it's just weird. So on Call of Duty, I swapped it. So this would be aim, like L2 would be aim, and R2 would be shoot. And I got used to it quite quickly, to be honest. And today I went over to my brother's place and I was playing there. And obviously, because I couldn't do the button thing to swap it, I was just playing with these as standard. And I found it weird because I was aiming, I was trying aiming on L2, trying to do the aim and shoot on R2, and it was just, I got so used to it that it was confusing. Apart from that, I mean, as far as the controller itself, like this is me just talking about my personal experience with it, the controller itself, it's a masterpiece, to be honest. Being wired does not present any sort of issue. The cable is like freaking 3 meters long. This thing would reach from your TV to your kitchen. And it's really high standards as far as quality goes. Like, you don't see this sort of thing in a controller, like it screws on and stays on. And bendy, does not break. Nothing feels like it's breaking around here. I sometimes the screwing this things like analogs, when you're popping them out, is quite easy. But when I'm putting them back in, sometimes it made a lot of rattle and a lot of noise, so I'm scared of like breaking it. But it still works, so I guess it's all good. I changed the covers. It comes with the original, the glossy covers. Changed it to this one. Thought it looks a bit better. I didn't use the D-pad at all. This Xbox D-pad at all, because I just don't. I'm not planning on playing games where I need a D-pad with this controller. To be honest, the most I play is Call of Duty at the moment, because I don't really have time to play anything else. I don't have time to play Call of Duty. So yeah, if you're an Xbox person, I say get it, because it's almost pretty identical to an Xbox controller, and it has the advantages of it being swappable as far as, like, if it breaks something, you can always get the other analog in there, boom, you're good to go. I don't know, it's weird, because this is also, like, one of the ways they catered this, like, advertised this, was this, obviously, most MLG matches and tournaments I played on the Xbox, so this was, like, for PlayStation 3 gamers to have the option of playing on an Xbox and having their own layout. So basically this pad, like this D-pad over here, it's not a D-pad, it's an analog. Yeah, this analog here right there. So that way it'll be easier for them to get used to it, like, because they're playing on PS3. But playing on this controller on its own for a PlayStation person, it's a bit of a challenge. I don't know, that's all I got to say. If you're an Xbox person, go for it. You'll probably see no difference apart from the little weight that you can take on and off. I don't know how many grams, 35 grams on each one. You can take these on and off. Weights, this guy's trying to go for the PC gaming thing. Like, the weights do nothing, to be honest. Unless you prefer heavy controls or light controls, however it may, I don't know. But if you're a PlayStation person, I say, see if you can try it. If your friend has it, whatever, even if a friend has the Xbox version of this controller. It's the same thing. Give it a try before you buy it, because it'll take you a while to get used to. As far as the thing itself, the piece of hardware itself, it's a buy, definitely. Quality hardware, which is not synonymous with Mad Catz, as far as my personal experience goes. But obviously, this being MLG endorsed, like I said before, it's the best money can buy. It's solid. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break. It's good piece of hardware. So yeah, I say to the PS3 people, try it. To the Xbox people, buy it. If you got the spare money to spend on it, because it's a premium price for a controller. Definitely is. If you're in the UK, I say buy it from Amazon in the States, because you're gonna get it a lot cheaper than if you would have when you wait for it to come out here. I guess that's everything, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video, wherever it may be. Possibly the PlayStation Vita, which I'm picking up on Wednesday, 22nd. Until then, I guess, take care, and I will see you around.